You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're off from Foxborough. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. This is ahead for about 5. Cole Holcomb there on the stop.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Right back to Irving now. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Cole Holcomb there on the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Once again, Irving. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
This one falls incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's a throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cole Holcomb has it. And the Patriots will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Ready.
From the gun, it's May. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here we go, shot.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
18 rattle.
Operating from the gun, here's May. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bills have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a left.
Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills parlay the interception into points. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Bell on the catch. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Let's go now.
May now to throw on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Bills will take over possession. They kick the running back in motion. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Irving here from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession. Bass now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, go!
Here's May. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Ready.
First down throw for May. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Receiver in motion, going left. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this is a nice gain. That's stopped at the 47. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go. Shot.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. May now from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Bills are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
On the give, this is Irving. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down, and they go right back to him. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Jelani Tavai ranging in for the stop. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. It's a 2-score game early. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He's on the move. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Looking for Keon Coleman that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And their lead holds steady at 10.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Trap 60.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Slot man in motion left.
Check go.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Another punt coming up. Bryce Behringer to do the honors again. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. 58 yards on the punt there. And it'll be their football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Zaven Collins in on the tackle. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a groove, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
The QBs today so adept at doing just this, buying themselves enough time and finding a target. The problem on this one, just not the throw he needed to make the completion.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Okay, ready.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th.
Here we go. Set.
And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Running back sent in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
May on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Let's go now.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready.
May now. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Patriots are going to have it after his second interception of the season. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Hey, come on.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. He's touched down behind the line as this one goes the wrong way.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Throwing on 2nd and 11. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
On the move, headed right. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Buffalo. Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills take a 3-possession lead. Bass now to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready? Set, go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That's taken in by Henry. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. To the air on 1st down, May. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. On play action, here's May. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. The Patriots pushing for a score before the break. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
From the 27. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Viking 18. Set. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Here's a quick throw to the left. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
To the air yet again, May. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Let's go now.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to the air. It's May. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
Has it down close. Touchdown, New England. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Buys time, rolling right. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Defense, relentless on that play. As some of them closed in on that pocket, the others took away the easy throwing lanes, and they really influenced that incomplete pass.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Dropping back to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jelani Tavai picks it off.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
There was a window there for a moment, but boy, did they close the gap before that throw could arrive.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now we're on the counter. He'll cobble together a yard there. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Shut up.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here we go, set.
Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
60 Maverick, take over.
From the gun, it's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Fourth down's going to bring out Joey Sly and the Patriots field goal unit for the first time. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Complete to Coleman. And he goes out of bounds after taking it up to the 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They go play action on 1st. Finds Kincaid. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. They are throwing it again. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. On is Tyler Bass for the Bills field goal try. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Amendola able to put it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Bass now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success, and that's exactly what they did. They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a New England first down.
Set up. Panther Street.
Give now to the running back. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Going play action, May. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Here's May. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
The wind was at his sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Putting a receiver in motion. Here's the give to Irving. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Now a carry by Irving. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. They'll run this with Irving. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Let's go.
From the 41. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Fielded at the 7. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, here we go.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Ready?
first throw for the backup now. Henry on the catch. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. A give now from the gun. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go, set. Buffalo 18.
Motion man sent left. From the 48. Finds his man. It's Demario Douglas. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. They bring their tight end left. Running it now out of the gun. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd and 8. Pass caught, 9-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. And he has the New England touchdown. Here's Sly to try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Patriots cut it to a field goal gain. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here comes Davis. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Man in motion here. To throw here on 1st down. The screen pass falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. 3 quarters in. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Throwing now from the gun. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Now on 4th down, it's Trenton Gill out to kick it away. He's got this at the 27. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Pats will take over. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. 18 rap.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Got his target, it's Baker. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Jukes out a one-stop, and they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Ready up.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready.
A tight end in motion now. A give right side to Henry. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Get it. 18. Pioneer. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long. It's a very important field goal for Joey Sly. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. Got all of it, and this is good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game!
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
On the return, here comes Davis. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now it's Irving. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stops. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games.
He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
That pass is caught by Bell. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Back to throw now, 3rd down. That's taken in by Bell. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Let's go now.
Throwing it again here. Touchdown, New England! The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Kickoff taken at the 3. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And it sets up 2nd down. Now looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. back to throw it. Wow, wide open here, complete. Still going inside the 35. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play.
And in, touchdown Buffalo. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Bass now to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive. I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Gotta figure out this third down here.
60 back. Set up. 70 range. 70 range. Hook.
He's back to throw. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots don't want to see this one go to overtime. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. No return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Here he is to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. The worst time for a mistake defensively, and that awards them this 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Completes this one to Baker. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. All right, it's a nickel set for the Bills. Third down.
Come on, set.
To throw. Complete beyond the marker. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know what? Everybody loves a good lateral, right? They're great at the turkey bowl. They're great in the backyard growing up as kids. They're great on the hook and ladder. But in execution, they're incredibly risky. There's a reason you so rarely see them in the NFL. It's because they are a prime opportunity for a fumble and an easy recover for the defense.
Carry here for Irving. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
This one's caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal.
19, Tiger, 19.
Setting up to pass. And they break the tie as it's caught for a touchdown. What a call, what a catch, Brock. And that's the play that should win this game. Bass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. Bass now to kick this away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line.
Ready.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line.